guitar players like to know about guitars, so I think I'll finish by talking for a minute about my guitar, because you're probably wondering, what is this thing? So this guitar is my favorite guitar. This is the Santa Cruz 00 Skye. It's been out since 2011. It's my signature model that I designed with Richard Hoover back in 2011. And this is the prototype. This is the very first one. I call it my number one. I have a couple of them, and this one is the very first one. And it's a 00 guitar, and compared to their standard model, it has a couple slight tweaks to it. Number one is it's made out of beautiful cocobolo, which is a very hard wood from the Yucatan Peninsula. It's a lightly built guitar, but it actually has a little bit more weight than you would think, because cocobolo is such a dense wood. Densest wood, if you pick it up in the shop, it's just like much denser. And my feeling about that is that it makes for a very rigid backs and sides, and I feel like it really projects well for performing live with just a microphone or with no amplification whatsoever. So I really love cocobolo for that reason. So that's why we have that wood. And then the top is red spruce, otherwise known as Adirondack, which is my favorite spruce. Although that said, I have another one of these guitars made of Italian spruce, and it's really great too. It has a 24.9 scale, which is a little different than the rest of the Santa Cruz line. It's kind of the old Martin scale. I like the short scale and the way it feels and sounds, but it's just like a little bit longer. And so sometimes when I tune down, just a little bit more tension in the bass that I like. So 24.9 seems to be a magic number for me. And the left hand, the nut is a little wider. It's 1 13/16. And the right hand is 2 1/4, so it's also a little bit wider. And then lastly, we made the guitar just a 1/4 inch deeper overall. So it sounds silly, but actually when you do the math, it does add quite a bit more body, and so it gives you a little bit more depth, but it's not like a true deep body, which in my opinion sometimes can not be quite as projecting, which is the thing. So it's sort of like a classical guitar with steel string, with piano strings, right? It's like a Hauser or something. Anyway, it's been a huge thrill to have this out there, and it's been very popular for them, which is also really thrilling for me. So that's the Santa Cruz 00 Skye.